Welcome back to the pack, guys, and welcome to week 76, day 4 of Arena and the Arena Chronicles. I believe we have 2 tickets. There they are. We have 2 tickets. Mm-hmm. Yep. For a unit that we already have. Both of them, actually. Did not cycle through these, despite, yesterday's matches being so terrible. I guess I didn't learn my lesson. Heh. Good for me, right? It's okay. Wouldn't face some of these teams, though. How does Barbarous work? How does one take out a Barbarous? I believe I could just sub this guy in for Hargon now. Oh yeah, we getting ready. We getting ready for it, boys. He's only 124. That's fine. I couldn't care less. It's okay. Night pack time indeed, Mitch. This is what we live for on this channel. People don't want to see me do well. Why? Why would anyone want to see me do well? When they could see me, absolutely wreck here. So that's what we're gonna do. Maybe not against this team. Maybe against this one? Is this a good team for me to face? Perhaps. Perhaps. Fallen Angel Corvus. That's a dangerous one. Success is not funny. Exactly. Who wants to see that? Psh, nobody wants to see that. This is so much more fun anyway. Alright, we got some Frizz Raz, unfortunately, but we got a lot of other non-Frizz Raz units. Freaking him is Frizz Raz. Okay, should I keep Flail or should I go for... I'm just gonna go for Crimson. Just to see the damage. I gotta see the damage, right? We even got the Hargon. It should be interesting. He's not even max level yet, but I still want to bring him. He has everything he needs as far as abilities are concerned. Gear's alright. Let's see how it goes. He even has a bang attack, guys. A bang attack. What could be better? I just don't have any multi-hit abilities on this team, and that's the biggest detriment, considering I have only 3 damage dealers that are spells, and none of them are multi-hit. Kind of a bad move on my part. Kind of a bad move. Should have known better. But it's okay. It's okay. We don't think on this channel. Thinking's for losers. Alright, so we're gonna hit that dude. We're gonna boost everyone else. Hargon does outspeed Corvus. I don't think I could one-shot him with the bang, even if I got the boost. It's not like I could reach him even with the boost. Eesh. Eesh, man. Eesh. That's all I'll say. Is eesh. What would I do then? Is typeless. 1, 2, 3. Man, I just don't like him being so much faster than... Why do you have to be so slow, man? I could have two-shot them. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Who would I want? boosted here. Tank with your new toy. That works, but it's not everything in this situation. It's more who do I want to boost in the other sense, because I can't land the potency up on everybody, can I? I really can't, so I have to skip somebody. Looks like Aunt Lucia's not gonna live. Neither's Maluminary, probably. If I do this correctly. If I do this incorrectly, I'm screwed. You know what? We're not having a perfect week, so let's run in and suicide, guys. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, it's a great game. Element almost finished it. I was like pretty addicted to it. I was canceling some Apex nights for it, so that's how you know what to do.
What do you mean night pack talking? This is pack talking. What? Night pack. Night pack. That's a myth. Who believes in night pack these days? That's not real. That's not a thing. Can't be. Oh Jesus. They're both cursed. Look at that. And I literally blocked off my path, which I thought would happen. But you know, I went for it anyway. Because, you know, the brilliance that is the pack. So we're just gonna do things here. Hopefully the curse curses them. If not, I'm kind of screwed there. Yeah, that's okay.
Oh, I got their down guy weak. I almost turned him into a shadow. We'll go back to them.
Very strange. I thought she would totally do the typeless magic on Dole and kill him. You know, I guess some of us survived the onslaughts here. Wow. I can't even kill Sorrow.
Where are these guys? I guess that answers that question. Alright.
And Amis.
I think the SpongeBob game is Element's favorite game.
1, 2, 3.
I don't know, that'd be some dedication to save up 10k points just to making me play SpongeBob for a stream. Especially considering that my streams are like 2 to 3 hours at most. But it's kind of worth it to get me to play a game you want, and then if I
He doesn't have the evasion this one. So I guess I'll stand here. Nice. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Fantastic. I do not deserve whatever happened for this fight. This is... I just... You know, I'm just brilliant at the game, my guy. I'm that good. None can stand before the night pack. This is how I'm gonna win RTM, just like that. It's instinct, like you just said. Yeah, instinct. You can see how much the Crimson Cuts does, but I want to wait. I want to see how much Hargon does. But we can't see how much he does. Ah, 350. He's dead. I would like to see people not bring Fallen Angel Corvus to Arena.
I can't reach him.
That is my only request.
I can't reach him. I just have to hope that my homies are doing fine.
It's my one request in life and you know, stuff like that.
You guys are farming me, and they've got a spear like.
Yeah, he's terrible.
Yeah. Honestly, it's hard to catch him off guard when I'm under a spear ultimate.
Chan. Buena Vista Chan. Buena Vista Club. Dude, that song's so good. That's a legendary song. If you haven't heard the song, it's legendary.
Dude, this thing, people are treating it like it's rank.
Buena Vista Social Club Chan.
Oh shit, he needs help.
These guys retired too, a few years back. But that's such a classic. How many views does that have? It's pretty good for what it is. Pretty good. Okay, let's check out these teams here. Let's do it. Okay, so the Zam should be able to hit this boy here. So we're already doing well using Hargon, I think. He's a really decent unit for Arena. His AoE everything, especially on a waitlist week. He's a better archdemon because, you know, whatever. He's a better archdemon. But he does Zam. Technically does Bang too, just less range, so that's like more of a turn 2 thing. Big Shark Gaming. Are these guys still around? Screenshotting that one.
Yeah, I gotta wake up for stocks, even though I'm kind of pissed. I got out of my stocks.
It's funny. You were at our top pick for the month again, Mitch, for recruiting, but you didn't give us much of a response. We were looking at another member. Maybe you're trying to take it like casual. You're trying to find your own path here. I don't know. You don't have to, you didn't have time to think. You needed time to process, like if you were going to take the position or not. I feel it. Right, there's a lot of Sizz weakness here, though. There's a lot of Sizz weakness. I would bring Hargon, but I would bring Dragon Lord just cuz. I mean, Dread Dragon just cuz. Bring Dread. Couldn't hurt.
But I'm just afraid, like in my earlier years, where I lose like 20-30% and then be really worried. Whereas with this, it can't really happen. It can still happen, but much.
Man, I really need to get this guy to max level. I really wish I got another copy off of his paid banner. That would have been nice. He's a good unit. I like him. You're the only one where I'm just like, okay, I don't really have a counter for her. Yeah, but you might face Starfall with a less than adequate team, and it's like, may as well do with Arena Watch, and you know, go down as a legend, basically fighting the last boss, and you know, die trying with your dignity and your honor. It's fun. I mean, is what it is. I don't know. Let's see. They have Elena and Deborah, but I wouldn't be using. You need to beat them on your resume first. Interesting. I don't know how you're gonna beat them on your resume. That's like
Okay, I guess the cat didn't want to stay on my last.
that's practically like saying I need to beat them without being individual. Are you gonna find them in arena?
Low chair, but you could see her head for a few
Or are you gonna find them in RTM? Is what you're saying? RTM? I mean, you could find them in arena because that's basically like fighting a defense team. Not quite, but similar. You know, similar enough. GVG. When are you gonna find Starfall GVG? Are you still on TW Star Kirby, whatever it was called? Yeah, so that's where you're gonna find them. Okay. So last time you faced them, you didn't beat their team, is what you're telling me? Like the well, you don't have to beat every team. You just have to beat the one that you're facing, right? So you got it. Yeah, that's what losing is. It's a 10. I think that's pretty much how it goes normally. Um. Okay. Deborah, you need to score more than a 120.
Maybe we'll have a third.
Okay then. Gray would survive Hargon and then maybe kill Hargon? He would heal Hargon, I think. He would definitely heal Hargon. Oh. Okay, that's reasonable. Wonder if I could finish her off with just my bro there. If I do this, he's pretty much dead, right? I don't exactly have much of a heal going for my guy here. 1, 2. Can't reach her. Um. Do I have Frizz Res? No, I don't. I'll heal somewhat. Love it. Love it. Absolutely love it. Right, you have Frizz Res, so you're fine hopping in range here. We'll just take this guy out. Hargon can pretty much take these two out. 1, 2, 3. No one could really reach Seraphy but Hargon. So that's a consideration here. So I might just want to hit Seraphy with Hargon. I think that's a little more reasonable considering the breaths on the right could take out that guy. Yeah, he's dead. No matter how you cut it, Grey Gnarl's already dead. Yeah, this is fine. No, that's slightly annoying. As much as it would be. I guess. Ooh, this team's kind of devastating when you think about it. Hey, when you do face Starfall next, actually, never mind. If wait. If you face Starfall, and I'm gonna qualify this, if you can face Starfall on uh, your final matches, like you guys are all in the same bracket, so that way it's a month where you yeah, not just if it's the last game. If you guys are all within the same bracket, I wouldn't mind watching your match. I wouldn't coach it because I don't think that's fair necessarily, but I wouldn't mind giving you pointers after the fact. Um, but yeah, that would be a very narrow condition, very specific. Oh yeah, yeah. There you go. Just record it, and I'll let you know what I think. The only reason why I wouldn't coach a match, uh, well, actually, if your guild is never going to beat Starfall anyways, I wouldn't mind coaching the match. Um, I probably wouldn't coach a guild that was, how do I say, like close in competitive power to another guild in which I might help somebody overwhelm another guild. I wouldn't want to do that. But yeah, if they're up against a guild that they're going to lose against anyway, and it wasn't a guild that would spoil the fun for me, like I don't want to know the placement for Starfall's teams. If it's anybody less than Starfall, but they're a guild that you would automatically lose against anyway, right? Starfall has to be in the final brackets. Not the final match, just the final brackets, and AW has to not be there. Um, but yeah, as long as it was a team less than that, I would coach them for you anytime, any place, because it's like, and they weren't comparable in power. Like you guys would lose to, let's say, ZTH, TWR, and maybe BDS and stuff like that. I wouldn't mind coaching for that. You know what I mean? But against a guild like Starfall, yeah, probably not. It'd be a nice experience, Maybe because it's like, hey, until I started watching Trop play matches, I did not do good. I was okay. I was like top 50s, like top 30s and stuff. And that was back in the day, like week 5, week 10, where it was a lot harder and more difficult. But when I started watching Trop, I started climbing into like the top 20s. So definitely having that experience changes things. So yeah, wouldn't want to deprive you of that. It's really, yeah, I would say try to venture out, see outside of your box. Really helps, because you could get really stuck with your own thinking sometimes, and it's just what happens when you're playing this game. Well, that's a slow... That's a slow unit. Oh my goodness. Wow, that is a slow Elena. Huh. Didn't bother to fully awaken her, I could see. Jeez, okay. 1, 2, 3. Sizz, I could hit him, and the rest of that's pretty straightforward, I want to say. Everyone gets the leadership. You'll be over there. Perfect. Seems kind of silly, but I'm hitting this one. I mean, if Squidzilla doesn't die, problems. Oh, he could also hit the, knock the guy out of confusion. That would have created issues. Okay, so I do have the one shot, so that was good. Doesn't matter if he goes for Elena now, because I outspeed her. But if I didn't outspeed her, that also would have been a problem. See how this works. Yeah, these are some pretty nasty units. Man, I wish my Hargon was max awakened here. I could imagine that that's about how hard Zoma's hitting on neutral. You know, because Zoma's ability is neutral. It's typeless. So, I mean, Hargon is just... It's a similar kind of feel to how Zoma's going to be. So that's interesting. They both have damage reduction, a lot of HP, effective HP. You know, pretty similar units. They kind of look very similar too. Pater. Peter, but Patter. Let's talk about this event. What do we have? I haven't really touched the battle road. No, he doesn't, but he has a lot of HP after the bloom, and his effective HP is very high. So he has 30% damage reduction for 10 turns after the bloom. And what Hargon has instead of 30% damage reduction, he has 20%, and he heals twice, which I think is better than having 30% damage reduction, probably. But they both have very effective HP. And their range for their new abilities, exactly the same. The range, the AoE, it's exactly the same. Same as Arc Kaboom. Their agilities are similar-ish. Hargon's probably a little bit faster, but my Zoma's max awake, so he's way faster than my Hargon. They both do well with HP or HP/agility on Corvus's sword. Like this one right here is a pretty good equipment to give them because it has HP. HP agility does really well for Hargon and Zoma with the spell potency. Again, their effective HP is pretty nuts. So they're really hard to take out when you do that. Yeah. Obviously, Hargon can curse, which isn't the best ability ever, but if it does curse them, then they get more damage from the evil, tiles, evil spaces, or whatever they're called. So yeah, I've been farming the event, but I have been focusing... At first, I was focusing on the Battle Road for Dragon Quest 1, Battle Road 7, Dragon Quest 1 Battle Road 7. Because the event before this event was still up, and I wanted to get the tokens for both, but now it's gone. So I've just been doing my daily whatever. See, I've been missing a few of these, so I've been farming these. Um, Maybe eventually we'll top it. Sure. Yeah, it happens. Been still farming these. What else have I been farming? Battle Road. So like I said, I was doing Dragon Quest 1, Battle Road 7. Now I've switched to Hargon. Been farming a little bit of Hargon. Apparently you could get this to 2 actions eventually, but I never fully awakened my mummy, unfortunately. So had I fully awakened mummy, I could probably 2 action this. I'm excited for the 3.0 update. That's probably going to be one of the first things I do is max awaken the mummy, just so I could get 2 action clear on the battle road. Because you pretty much AoE hit Atlas with Hargon, and then you do the rolling attack with Mummy, and that's the way you defeat him. But my Mummy's a little on the slow end here. So Atlas tends to move first, which is bad. But yeah, eventually I'll be able to 2-action this with leadership, so it's going to have the leadership animation, but what are you going to do? It's still going to be better than Dragon Quest Battle Road 1 for me, so... Dragon Quest 1 Battle Road 7 for me. But yeah, that's what I've been farming. Still need to take him to max. Once when I do take him to max, though, I think I'm going to max level Zoma and then eventually just switch back to Hargon and farm Hargon on auto. That's what I've been doing. I don't have a lot of mats right now, I'll be honest. I don't have a lot of gold either, so I'm waiting for weekend gold before I could clear some of this stuff. Like, I only have this guy at Awakening 7. I can't even take him to Awakening 8 if I wanted to. No gold. No gold. Gildiga, I think I'm just going to build for Golden Breath. Going to max that. I don't know what else I would do on that unit other than that. I don't have the rank up mats for this guy either. It's just kind of sad. I guess I would have to buy him from the shop if I was really desperate for trying to max these units ahead of time. I haven't really been farming these guys much, but I suppose I might as well until weekend gold appears. Once when weekend gold appears, I'm going to ignore farming those guys, but I guess I'll farm them for the next few days here. Grab the usual stuff from the shop, stamina herb probably for tomorrow, farming weekend gold. I could grab this gold stacks here. That would help me with Gildiga if I wanted to max her. Illustrious irises. Don't tend to run out of those as much anymore, really. They've been slowing down, though. I'll be honest. I used to have like 200. But I could keep those up. It's fine. Those are okay. Those are starting on the low end, right? The beast crystals is something I need to grab. Could ignore these. Depends. Blossom and twigs. I'll probably grab those. How much does that cost? Yeah, 50 is going to be a lot. Iridescent orbs. I have quite a bit. Hey, you finished dubbing the event. Everyone, once when I'm done with my stream, be sure to check out Jacob. He's an excellent voice actor. Kind of like a enthusiast, like I don't know if he's done any big like voice acting work, but he does it personally, on his own YouTube channel, which is kind of a treat. He's not getting paid, and for the community, he's kind of putting out these dubs of the like the battle road he's doing pretty soon, and some of the other stuff. Those little cutscenes, he's been dubbing them for us, as well as the Japanese events. Whenever they get the events in Japan, he translates it so we get a decent translation, and then he dubs over it. He does dramatize a little bit, adds a little bit of, kind of like uh, how do I say this, flair or taste. Like there might not be any Japanese words below that he's translating, and he's just adding stuff, but it's pretty entertaining. But everything else, whatever is written down below the Japanese, when he translates it to English, it's pretty one to one. It's a good translation. Definitely a good asset for the community. Be sure to check out his channel. Sup, Ghosty? Gazzy? Can I call you Gazzy? With a GH? Gazzy? Gaza? New name for Night Pack. Crap Demon. I don't know. Mitch found Sup, Tengetsu? He's probably on his late night nurse shift. He can't sleep. But yeah, we did our matches. Somehow we didn't lose points. I don't know. I took risks for, I don't know, for the memes of it. Just finishing up laundry. Okay, well there you go. But yeah, I was just taking risks in arena today for the fun of it. You should definitely check my matches. Let's do tickets. Everybody's here. I have 2 tickets. I'm sure uh the game's not going to give me anything with tickets, but that's all right. We'll still pull them. We could dream. Once every year, that's all the game allows me as far as Banner S units are concerned. Risque. Very risque. And then we'll only have one login ticket for Gildiga in like, what, 4 or 5 days from now? Yeah, you did have those microphone issues. I'm glad you got it working now. But yeah, definitely, that's a lot of hard work, man. A lot of I lose my motivation when I record something and I lose my footage. I just can't do it a second time. You know, I just lose interest at that point. That's enough for me to just be like, I'm not doing this for like another week, or really takes me out of the mood. You got the Spotlight A from today. Nice. I got it from, I think, the paid. Yeah, I had to do the paid banner to get it or something. But yeah. Yeah, I think the stuff I'm going to focus on is probably weekend gold. So that's definitely going to be the stamina herb. Might as well buy it now. It's not like I'm going to reach the stamina herb cap in 9.5 days anyways. May as well buy that now. Yeah, I got a gold digger from the paid. You gotta love the puns that Square Enix global, the English team, does for these localizations. Needs to become one. I'm fine gold digging off of myself. I'm quite content doing that to me and myself and I. So I'm doing all right. No complaints. Oh, this is gold bars. Sorry. Well, as long as you're not dropping bars. What is this? I thought it was actual gold for a second. No. Our actual gold reserves are pretty low. No, 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 no. We're doing about as bad as Kage's doing right now. I still have the battle road. This gets me 15k, doesn't it? 5k from here. And then we get, what is it? 5k from the mission. Yeah, I still have a lot to clear here. I'll be fine. There's gold reserves in the shop here as well that I could just pick up. Lots of gold to offer at the moment. Yeah. Yeah, they gave a lot of options. Of course, they gave JP more options than us. They got to get 2 weekends with the weekend gold a campaign, we only get one. Convenient. They place the event overlapping in such a way, literally in such a way, that we'd end up only getting one weekend gold instead of two. They could have easily made it two. If they started on the weekend and ended on the weekend, we would have gotten two. If they just did more overlap, just for more overlap, we would have got two. Oh, nice. I haven't even bothered with the well, I did the hell mode. I haven't done the EX fight yet. Or extend the event. Well, yeah, extend the event, but have it overlap into the next one. So don't delay the event after it. Just extend this one. Extend every event to be longer than normal, even longer than JP did, and just overlap them so I could clear this shop. It's only fair. Why would Apple have anything to do with this, for one thing? And then why would banners matter? Banners don't matter. Maybe, but you know, it's not expert trolling unless if it's pack trolling, because when I troll, I take it a bit to the next level. I got to get that, the master class level of trolling, in which case I get a whole bunch of people to respond a certain way. um Ghost, were you around when the whole trolling Nira was happening with the server icon for my the DQT guides hub? Did you see that Nira thing? Did you see that troll? As per always, I look at when JP starts an event, when they start an event, and measure. Yeah, yeah, that's the best way to do it. That's how you should do it. But did you see that troll? The troll with Nira and the server icon. Remember the classic DQT Guides Hub server icon? Nira didn't want to join the Guides Hub because of said icon. And then I trolled for about like several hours. I was laughing, so you didn't see the troll, but I told you about it. I have it up on YouTube. I could also send you the link of where it happened in the Marco cord. No, that's no. You pretend you didn't get the icon? I I didn't. Okay, so the icon was sent to me for the server, right? And I used something someone else sent to me, and I pretended like I didn't get it. Okay, if I didn't know what it was related to. Yeah. I also went down this whole route. I was like, yeah, I pretended not to know what was it? I think pretty much played naive to everything, everything, everything. As far as the whole situation goes, I was completely, vanilla to even the concept of there being such online content, and I had never seen it, never watched it, never touched that kind of stuff, and it's very fun. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to choose. I mean, Shenlong's gonna be cheaper than Erdrick, but Erdrick's definitely better on the long term. He's gonna stick around for a lot longer. He gets countered less easily. So it's not an easy selection, let's say, for what to do. But yeah, what have you guys been farming? Are you guys gonna bother maxing these units? I'm only gonna farm them as far as I have nothing else to farm. I think that's probably the route I'll take. Otherwise, I'll just go for that weapon. Or maybe even ghost. I don't mind having more ghost. But yeah, the weapon just to get the stun chance. You have enough frags for both Erdrick and Shenlong. Well, with Erdrick, with True Dragon Quest 3 event, we'll get 30. I think we get 30 more hero fragments. So it shouldn't be too hard. right now, let's take a look at my hero fragments. I'm sitting at a lot for the slimes, almost enough for the dragons. You know, just 11 behind. I could get that with master metals. Um, that is if I get Shenlong. If I get lucky, I'll do the paid. Why not? Um, I have enough for natures, not enough for the beasts. Weekend gold will be doubled. Definitely do weekend gold. It's doubled, guys. In organics, I'm at half. I don't even have enough for Gildiga, unless if I use my master metals. There we are for that. For the undead, we never touched the undead anyway. I literally spent. I bought out all of the question mark fragments in the last shop, so we made sure to get as many of those as possible. Because look how this is literally the group that I've used the fragments on the most for getting crystals. Is this? It's just nothing comes close. I would love to grab Hargon. I would love to grab another Corvus. Let's see, Murdaugh. So I would love to keep going hard on some of these personally. But that's what that is so far. And then the heroes. We're getting 30 more, so I'll definitely have enough. I'll definitely have enough. Oh, that was legendary. I mean, you have to imagine I was bawling with laughter and tears from laughing so hard. We get the puns, Ghost. We got it. We got it. We got it. Don't have to go so hard on it, there, Ghost. A little too hard. You're just a little too excited with that uh, pun play there, that word play. Uh, Foreboding word play there. Um, let's see. Who would I, if I had gotten Ricard, I would have probably spent one on him eventually down the line if I don't get Erdrick. Which I probably wouldn't get Erdrick because it's like there's no paid banner. Why is there no paid banner? I don't know. I don't know why they did no paid banner for Erdrick. Because they were like, people are going to pull on this unit anyway. We don't need to put a paid banner. And we'd make more money if we didn't. I guess. I guess. um, yeah, there's really no hero here I'm interested in other than Erdrick and Ricard. I would have definitely put a shard in him. Fragment, crystal. Don't know if I would give the crystal for Luminary. 95% won't necessarily have him, but they will go for him in Japan. I'm assuming they assumed people. I don't know. I think they just thought people would spend for him like crazy. Awakening Material Hero Family. But yeah, that's how I'm doing for that. My mastery medals, we're sitting at 236 mastery medals. Master medals for master trolling and baiting of Nira. I could get these. Wouldn't hurt. It is a little overpriced. It should be like 7,000 total, so like 3,500 each. No. Yes, 3,500 each. You got them all? How much gold did you have saved up? Yeah, if these were both 3,500 each, it would be of adequate value. But they went way too hard on these prices. Okay, that's reasonable. How do you have so much gold if you do so many rank ups on units? Aren't rank ups expensive? You have a lot of things at rank 8. Everything B and below is rank 8. Pretty expensive. Oh, you don't spend much on alchemy. $240 units at rank 8. By the time you finally catch up and get everything at rank 8, they'll have rank 9 out. And then you won't be able to spend your gold on those weapon rolls, alchemy rolls later. Because you're going to be like, I'll just go back to these weapons and roll them later. I don't have to roll them now. You'll never get the chance. You worry about that. They'll never give us the chance. Even once when the crunch is gone. Oh, yeah, rank 9 for sure. You're still a millionaire after getting everything you needed in the shop. Wow. Guy manages his finances. Yeah, at least you didn't get everything in the shop like Kage did. Kage went for everything in the shop, and I mean everything in the shop. He went for these. He grabbed these. Why would anyone in their right mind grab the mystery orbs? Passport alone is 1.46 million a year. I think it's more than that because I hit auto on the battle road and I get more of those stacks of gold in the event shops than most people do because it's faster. The clear time's a little bit faster. You know what I mean? He is half retired. Kage doesn't talk about the game as much anymore. He could be. Yeah, he could be kind of retired. I'm pretty sure he would hand off the guild to someone who could manage it, though. He wouldn't just leave you guys hanging if he was ever leaving the game, hopefully. Um, yeah. Yeah, the actual battles take less time, so that saves you money. You know, you could be working your job a few extra hours if the game goes by quicker. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I've bought this and I've bought this so far. Um, that's about it. I was kind of so I'm behind on mystery crystals, hero crystals, and beast crystals. Those are pretty low. So, but especially the mystery crystals, I was way low for those, right? Way low. I'm okay on the beast and heroes. I might not buy those, right? But say something like this. I'm pretty low on this. That's low, whereas the family crystal is high. Beast, it's kind of low again for the beast here, and demons there, and undead. The mystery spheres, those are good. Hero spheres are really good. I don't need to touch those. That's okay. That's kind of on the medium low end, right? That's really low. Okay. Low, that's very low. And this is non existent. So I would go, hard on this when I get the chance. 20,000 though. That's ridiculous. What the fuck is their problem with these prices? I'm sorry. What the heck is with these confounded prices if we're trying to be family friendly? I'm not saying that I am, but just, the lower end gold prices do seem obscene. It's just it's ridiculous. It it's and why are these 300? Why? Why? Yeah, the lower end. Yeah, I know. It's just like it makes no sense that they cost this much. Like, look. Why? Yeah, I don't. And that's the problem, is I don't. So, we don't care about you, Ghost. We care about ourselves on this channel. And I'm not doing so hot here, it looks like. So, now as far as this server goes, where was the logo conversation? Oh, this is great. Notice what? Not trying to be mean. Oh, this is great. And there's one time where one guy almost got it, and then I reeled him back in. That was the best. There's one guy that's like, "Can it be?" He's like, "Pax trolling." I just realized Pax trolling, and then I thought you guys were trolling me. What do you mean I was troll? I thought you guys were trolling me. And then he's like, "Could it be that someone so pure exists?" it was, it was so, I reeled him back in. It was so good. Oh my god. Let's see. Where does this conversation actually start? Pure demon. I am purely a demon. We even had Chichio still here, whatever his name is, Arthur. Arthurins, something, the German guy that got bullied a lot in school by girls. All I remember about the guy. And his weird other issues that he would talk about. Hmm. Yeah, this is how it happened. All because of this is the point where the conversation actually starts. A copy link message link. We'll send this to our boy. It's a good read. It's a good read, everybody. This is a good read. You start there and you go down as long as you want to go down. It's a good read. It's a good read. It's a good read, everybody. This is a good read. You start there and you go down as long as you want to go down. It's a good read. Highly recommend. Still have it in the background, don't we? There we go. Yeah. Definitely check that out. And then I would say maybe the lion's not as bad as I think. At least he has a weapon. Right? That's more than say a unit like Dorian Gray could say about herself. She doesn't have a weapon. So technically she won't hit nearly as hard as he would. Probably. But she does have utility to make up for it, but just doesn't have the range. So yeah, I'd probably stick to farming like that for a bit. See how everyone else is doing on the team. Okay, no talent points to worry about. How would I position this so the farming happens a lot quicker? Dude, the Metal Fest, though, is insane. It's like 150,000 XP, was it? 120,000 XP? Something stupid. I mean, stupid. It's stupid. Genuinely stupid. It's great. I love it. Oh, look at them. They're out of range of each other. That's horrible. Aw. Really wish I could have reached. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Wanted to take out more units. It's okay. That's okay. We'll rearrange this. Turn on the battle prep. Figure out how we want to quickly dispatch of these guys. One, two, three. Oh, I can't even reach. I can't reach. Yeah, Bianca literally can't reach that back line. Huh. Go figure. Yeah, it will give you a lot of practice for Dragon Quest 3 2D. So I do remember you saying that. So it should be nice. I mean, it's going to be interesting for us as an audience as well. So I'm looking forward to it. Wish Bianca had more movement. It's kind of sad. She's so limited. Nice. Okay, that's a pretty good clear. I like that. A lot of grouping there between the units. Will we even have enough time to max these guys? They should just triple fold increase the drop rate. It's just, I don't think it's possible. Is it? Unless if I focus on one unit instead of the other. Let's read your comment there. Okay, you said your dubbings will be in a playlist series, so you wouldn't have to search for each episode separately. I do appreciate that. Let's hear a bit of the dubbing now, actually.
Jacob! My dearie! Can I believe it? I believe the golden sands are forming their own golden guard. The land of golden sands setting a fighting force now? Sounds like it. And where's my very best friends in Italy? I go check them out.
Welcome, visitors. Gold wine at your service. I am the Golden Guards and Guardsmen.
Nice to meet you, Golan. Eager to find out what it takes to get your card.
You know what's nice about this, too? When I'm streaming, since I don't have a lot of time to sit through, everyone just wants to watch the polls. Everyone just wants to watch the polls on the channel. So I can't exactly read through everything. So I often end up skipping a lot of the story. So it's nice that somebody's posting it again on YouTube if you want to go back, watch it without going through the hassle of setting everything up yourself. Going back, trying to find them, stuff like that. Chase skips them too. He used to read through them. I used to read through them sometimes, but it's not easy on a stream. Um, unless if your audience was like someone like Avery, I don't think anyone's interested to hear you read through it. I don't even know if she would be interested. She likes reading through it herself. I don't know if she would want someone. Well, who knows? I've never asked, so I don't know. But yeah. You always read the story? Yeah. There are a certain portion of the community that will always read the story, and then others that won't. It's like there's something in the game for everybody, you know. A lot of people like having a narrative, even if it's pretty loose. They just like some sort of structure, and then others of us just kind of do the gotcha thing in between shifts and other stuff, and that we don't exactly have the time for it. And the harder they make these events, the less time we have, and stuff like that. So some of it's kind of funny because they'll almost poke fun at the original story and change it for the English localization. They'll be like, "Yeah, that's silly. Why'd they put this in here?" And they'll say something like that in the localization where it has like this meta humor. You know, it's very interesting. Got to do that 500 times before the event's gone. It's ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Got to give all of our boys likes. Hey, likes for the boys. Everybody gets a like. Wonder if I'll do the EX fight on stream or if I'll just do it off stream. I might do that tomorrow if I have time. What is today? Thursday? Okay, so we got Friday tomorrow, which already means weekend gold. So there's that. Oh, shoot. I should have. Oh, I should have saved all my refreshes. Oh, I would have pushed it right up until reset. Oh no. Don't make that same mistake as me, guys. Oh shoot. Wow. Okay. I feel dumb now. I feel dumb. I feel really dumb. Oh well. You gain some, you lose some, and yeah. Oh my goodness. It was a little disappointing, I'm not gonna lie. Oops. I need all the gold I can get. That's why I'm a little bummed out by what I just did here. I guess in my kind of night pack state. Then again, earlier today, I didn't save my gem refreshes either, so I wasn't even in that mindset. Weekend starts on Friday because 1 p.m. PST for us, me and you, Mitch, that's already Saturday in Japan. So weekend starts on Friday, Friday, Saturday, instead of Saturday, Sunday. Just how it is. So I was supposed to hold on to all my stam items right until reset. Use them all at reset, and then proceed to clear the gold dungeon pretty easily. But I didn't. Oops. So weekend is Friday. Friday. Today is... Oh. Oh. My brain's not working. Thank good. Never mind. Oh. Oh, that's a... What a relief, huh? What a relief. Okay. Okay, so everybody tomorrow, PSA, save all your refreshes up until... The heck? They updated the assets in just the middle of the night? This is why my battle roads crash, is because they'll do something like that. How am I supposed to run my battle road on auto? It's a small update. I guess maybe they fixed a bug. Oh, you know what it could be? It could be the Apple situation. Maybe. Where you can't buy gems. Maybe. I'll read the note. There might be a notice. There might not be a note. Who knows? I just know that the assets updated. I'm going to write that down. For the guild. Alright, now the guild knows. Save. Okay, I'll... I'll tell them to save all the stam items tomorrow. Alright, let's see if there's any sort of in-game notice. There might not be, but we'll check. Getting decent drops. Why don't they just increase the drop rates for these? Or if our events are going to be shorter, just change it. Change a few bits on the code. Make these drop a little more often. You know? I mean, we'd appreciate it. I'd appreciate it. All right. Notice important. So that's usually, you know, completed. Thought so. You should be able to buy gems again. Well, you heard it here first, folks. I guess it is, a little bit. I just call him Erdrick. But, you know, you're allowed to rename him to whatever you want. If I got him, I would call him Erdrick. So as far as I'm concerned, he already is Erdrick, because that's what I would name him. But, you know, on your account, he could be whatever you want, because you could rename him to whatever you want. You could also, after the update, rename Peronal and Ricard. Both of them could be renamed. They fixed the gems. They all got way more expensive. Guess I'm free to play now. Did they? Yes, with 3.0 update, you will be able to rename Peronal, Ricard, and I guess Erdrick if you have him. The price didn't change for me. Price didn't change for me, comma, but I'm in the US, so that makes sense. How much did they increase by elsewhere? Question mark. You guys audibly heard me say how much did they increase by elsewhere. My voice to text did do over here instead of did. I'm disappointed in this voice to text, man. It never gets it right. It's like, okay. There weren't even loud noises playing, you know. Music here is pretty quiet. I don't know what is making it so. Oh, it went up by 15 euros for French. For the F pack question mark? That's a lot. I guess the exchange rate on euros isn't doing so hot right now. Yeah, I don't know which it is for. Okay, so you only knew the Hero Salvation and Female Sage. Yeah, Female Sage you'll rename, but she's not coming around for a bit. She'll probably be 2 to 3 weeks after the event starts. You know, maybe 4. 3 to 4 weeks after the event starts, something like that. 2, 3, 4. Probably got a whole lot more expensive for you. Saying that to someone in my guild. Hate typing, especially when I have one thumb. I have the other phone in this hand. Not exactly the easiest thing to do. But there's the, that's the new notice. Doesn't affect me in the slightest. Rest in peace, the rest of the world. Let's see how much he increased prices in China by. I'm going to ask JM and the others. Did the price go up in China? Question mark. What do they have? Yuan or something? Unfortunate thing to happen right before Erdrick, too. Pretty sure nobody wanted this to happen to all of the various games. Period. Shouldn't just be Dragon Quest tacked. Other games should be affected too on Apple, period. Not sure about Android, but possibly them too. Well, hey, at least we know Umaro isn't American. Because the price went up for him, so. You know. It's interesting. Interesting. We already knew that about Mewtwo. He's French. Such a weird unit. Gold Lion. I don't even know if he was in 11. I think he's in 10. Dragon Quest 10, mostly. I wish this had, like, some sort of CC, and he would have been a really top tier unit. Oh, those are the ones that you want to see in the game? Maybe one day. I could see it being a thing. I thought he lives in Florida. Wrong chat. Right chat. It's okay. Though, Mitch, you should probably ask the people in Taiwan how their prices look. I'll put that here as well. I wonder how the prices are looking in Taiwan. We already know that Europe got boned. Technically, comma, there has to be some country somewhere whose currency is doing better than before compared to the dollar, comma. So the price should have dropped for them, period. If that isn't any country anywhere out of this whole thing, comma, then I'm going to call sus on this whole thing. Taiwan, no change. Maybe Taiwan's tied to the dollar. I wonder why. But that's interesting. Some currencies are actually backed by the US dollar. And that's a fact. Like, they actually are backed by the US dollar. So when the US dollar changes, their currency changes. But which is weird because it's like, well, then why not just use US dollar? A lot of countries do just use US dollars. But yeah, it's interesting. Sri Lankan got more expensive. Sri Lanka, I think is what he meant. Yeah, a lot of countries will end up getting more expensive. What's going to be curious is finding the cheaper ones. Which ones got cheaper? You know, inflation's a thing, but also deflation's a thing too. Other things, exchange rates changing is a thing. True Dragon Quest IV event can be based on Chapter 6 of the remake versions. Why would 4 be based on 6? Wait, what? Apparently Apple is cheaper? Only Android went up? Or is this the old Apple price? Is that the current Apple price, comma, or the one from before? Question mark. If I were people, I would have a friend log in for them on an Apple device and quickly buy some paid packs while they have the chance. That's weird. But yeah, hop on the Marco cord, or some people might call it the main cord. The Marco cord for DQT guide. DQT. Go to the Discord and follow the conversation here. It's pretty interesting. Let's go back to my video, read the chat. I think I missed the last one that Jacob sent. It's a post-game video episode. Chapter 6 of Dragon Quest IV. Oh. Okay. What I am curious about is what would they do for the true Dragon Quest I event? They still haven't given us the hero from that story. But they've pretty much given us the entirety of the story. They've already given us Dragonlord and Dragonlord's true form. What's left to give? What would they do for the true Dragon Quest I event, let's say? They even had the green dragon in that game, used to be a boss too, but that's meh. They might give the princess, but she didn't do anything. There was that one secret kind of... no. Quaylen can join the fight. Yeah, maybe. Wasn't there an invisible boss? You had to walk around in a certain way and you bump into it? In that one abandoned town? There was a boss like that somewhere in the game. It was on the left side of the map in that abandoned town. There's a lot of trap spots that you could stand on, and a lot of tough opponents in that map. Oh, again, it looked like a town, but you could fight people there. I think there was a key to pick up there or something. Yeah, but there was some sort of strong unit there. Not super strong, but strong. Yeah, I don't know what they would do. Even if they had the princess isn't a villain. The hero isn't a villain. They would have to make some sort of twist. Maybe in the coming years they'll release another Dragon Quest 1 video game remake and add new content. There was the Night Aberrant. Yeah, but that came with the thing. Like yeah. The Night Aberrant was guarding the armor, but that was in the castle, right? That counts as a boss. But there was another boss. I think it was the golem. Was it a golem or was it something? What about Builders 1? Does Builders have the same hero from Dragon Quest 1? Does it? That can be the twist. If it has the same hero, maybe. If it doesn't, then I don't know how they would do that. But again, if they made a remake of this game and they added more content to it, because let's be real, the original Dragon Quest 1 doesn't have a whole lot of content. I mean, like, speedrunners probably destroyed that game pretty quickly. There's not a whole lot of content in Dragon Quest 1. So if they ever made a remake, it would be super easy to do a true Dragon Quest 1 event. But as it stands now, they don't have much to do anything with it, really. But unless if they're releasing a new Dragon Quest 1 game in the next 1 to 2 to 3 years, I don't see that ever happening, you know? That would be tough. Alright, looks like we got all the stacks of the gold here. It's mostly what I wanted. Remake was hinted for 1 to 2 until a buzzer went off. Buzzer. Well, we got the remake for 3. Good night, Tengetsu. We're done farming here anyway. We've done our tickets. We've done everything else. We discussed the update here. Looks like it's going to suck for a few people. When Yuji Hori was talking about 3 remake. Oh, interesting. Maybe it'll be included in the 3 remake. It'll just be a little side quest for doing 1 and 2 if you want. No, they'll have to make full games. I think that's about it, though, guys. This has been the pack, and if you want to join the pack with the pack, go ahead and subscribe down below. If you like this video, then like this video. If you have something to say, write it down in the comments down below. If you want to support the Arena Chronicles, go ahead and share. If you want to see more Arena Chronicles, hit that bell icon for notifications, guys. The same Twitch. Join Kage's gaming Discord server for all the best underground DQT conversations. And join my server for all the best DQT guides. Anyways, guys, this has been The Pack, signing out. Peace.